everyone, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Inside and Out. This is part 16 of the fabulous Freebirds. We're going to start on November the 4th, 1983, Dallas, Texas. Kevin Von Erich and Kerry Von Erich defeated Terry Gordy and Michael Hayes by disqualification in a country whipping match. Also on the 4th, Chris Adams and Johnny Mantell defeated Buddy Roberts and Jimmy Garvin. This was a tremendous match, everyone. Everyone made everything look so great. Each one of these wrestlers were so good. The Indians saw Sunshine come out and attack Precious, and the people went nuts. On 11-4 also, Chris Adams defeated Buddy Roberts. On November the 11th, 1983, Terry Gordy defeated Tonga John. On November 18th, in Dallas, Texas, Kerry Von Erich and Chris Adams defeated Michael Hayes and Jimmy Garvin. 18th as well, Terry Gordy defeated Kamala by disqualification. November 18th as well. Kevin Von Erich defeated Buddy Roberts in 13 minutes. Every, I guess, maybe 4 times a year, World Class Championship Wrestling would always have a Thanksgiving Star Wars. And on the 24th, the Reunion Arena in Dallas, Texas, Kevin Von Erich defeated Terry Gordy in 11 minutes and 27 seconds. You can watch this match on YouTube. It is a really good match. Everything looked good, even though Kevin didn't like to sell. And really didn't make Terry Gordy look well during the match. Everything looked good that he did. It's just that Kevin wanted to look good, and he didn't really care if anyone else looked good, just as long as he looked good. The end of the match saw Kevin, he did win the match. Buddy Roberts hits the ring. Kevin stops him. Gordy pulls Buddy's boot off, and they keep on pounding him with that boot, and they finally work on his hand, stomp on his hand, and Kerry and David Von Erich come to the rescue. Also, on that same card, Thanksgiving Star Wars, on 11/24, Reunion Arena, Dallas, Texas, loser leaves. Texas cage match. Kerry Von Erich defeated Michael Hayes. This was a tremendous match. I don't care what people want to say about Michael Hayes. Michael, tremendous wrestler. Knew what he was doing in the ring. He knew how to control the people. And in this match, oh man, it was so good. And Kerry, unlike Kevin, will actually sell. Kerry does sell, makes a major comeback. Terry Gordy comes out. And Frizz, that was at ringside, keeps Gordy from getting in the ring. During this match, Michael pulls out an object and goes to punch Kerry. Kerry ducks, gives the discus punch, and then gets the gimmick and hits Michael. Buddy Roberts climbs to the top of the cage, goes to jump, falls groin first on the top of the cage, and the people go wild when he does that. Terry finally punches Fritz and gets in the ring. Kerry punches Gordy. He goes to leave the cage, and Fritz throws the cage in Gordy's head. If you'll remember, that's how it started. Michael Hayes, special guest referee for the Ric Flair, Kerry Von Erich match. And what happens? Terry Gordy slams the cage door on Kerry's head. And that's how it ends. Great booking by World Class Championship Wrestling and probably Fritz Von Erich and Michael Hayes. On 11/24 at Reunion Arena, the Missing Link defeated Buddy Roberts. On December the 2nd, 1983, David Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich, and Kerry Von Erich defeated Ric Flair, Terry Gordy, and Buddy Roberts in 16 minutes in a title change. So the Von Erichs win the NWA World Class Wrestling World 6-Man Tag Team titles. On December the 9th, Chris Adams and Johnny Mantell defeated Terry Gordy and Jimmy Garvin 6 minutes and 25 seconds. This is also available on YouTube that you can watch. Gordy put the spike on Mantell after all 4 of them were in the ring. Mantell went out of the ring. Kevin comes down to ringside, and Gordy kicks Kevin. Kevin comes in, and him and Gordy roll around the mat for a while. Chris beats Garvin. Then Sunshine hits the ring again and attacks precious, and the place went nuts again. On December the 9th, Buddy Roberts went against Johnny Mantell, ended without a winner as a time limit draw. It was 10 minutes. Also on the 9th, Kevin Von Erich defeated Buddy Roberts in 9 minutes, 58 seconds. December 16th, Kevin Von Erich defeated Terry Gordy in 8 minutes and 10 seconds. On December the 16th, Buddy Roberts and Jimmy Garvin versus David Von Erich and Chris Adams ended without a winner as a time limit draw. They went 30 minutes. They would have another big card on Christmas night, December the 25th at Reunion Arena in Dallas, Texas. Mike and Kevin Von Erich went against Terry Gordy and Buddy Roberts in a loser leaves town match. 12 minutes, 10 seconds. Mike Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich win the match. This was so good. And this would be the night that Michael Hayes would make an appearance as Santa Claus. I don't think it was too much of a... I think people knew who it was from the beginning because you could tell by the fans. At some point, someone grabs Santa Claus and Santa hits the man. People came from everywhere. They must have had 65 people who were or maybe security there because they came from everywhere. When this was all going on, Bronco Lubitsch gets knocked down. David Manning comes in. Kevin Sunset flips and pins Gordy. Finally, Santa hits the ring, and it is Michael Hayes. He pile drives Mike Von Erich. Buddy pins Mike when Bronco gets up and loses the match. The referees talk with each other. As they're talking, they reverse the decision, and Terry Gordy, who lost the match, has to leave town. Then we go into 1984. Terry Gordy and Michael Hayes make their way to Japan for the All Japan Pro Wrestling New Year's Giant Series. Buddy Roberts was the only person who did not have to leave town, stayed at World Class Championship Wrestling. So on the 6th, Buddy Roberts went against Johnny Mantell. It ended without a winner, 10-minute time limit draw. On the 13th of January 1984, Mike Von Erich defeated Buddy Roberts by disqualification. On January the 20th, 1984, Buddy Roberts defeated Mike Reed, 11 minutes and 56 seconds. The Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas, January the 27th, Johnny Mantell defeated Buddy Roberts, 22 minutes in that match. Always Johnny Mantell. Buddy Roberts had a great match. They would return, the Freebirds. Michael Hayes, Terry Gordy return on January 30th, 1984 at the Tarrant County Convention Center in Fort Worth, Texas. It was the Freebirds, Michael Hayes, Terry Gordy, and Buddy Roberts defeating David, Mike, and Kerry Von Erich by disqualification. And then on February the 3rd, 1984, the Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas, David Von Erich defeated Terry Gordy by disqualification, 1 minute, 51 seconds. Then Mike Von Erich defeated Buddy Roberts on that same day. And then David Von Erich defeated Michael Hayes to win the NWA United National Heavyweight Championship. That's February 3rd, 1984. But the world would lose one of its greats. David Von Erich would pass away before he could wrestle in Japan and defend the NWA United National Heavyweight Championship. On our next video, we'll talk about David Von Erich. And we'll talk about everyone has an opinion. And we'll see what your opinion is on our next video. Right here on Pro Wrestling Inside and Out. If you enjoyed this video, give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the page. Let everyone know about Pro Wrestling Inside and Out. That's the way that you can help us and support us by watching these videos, liking them, and sharing them. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video right here on Pro Wrestling Inside and Out.